space contracts, time dilates at high speed, and all those galaxies and stars on the skies represent less than 5% of the matter in the universe. This outrageous statement I just made, it's basic knowledge today, and is the result of experiment described by Michelson and Morley in 1887. It all started at Naval Observatory when a young Albert Michelson was sent in 1818 to get acquainted with what the Europeans are doing in physical optics. Michelson was already good at it. He measured in 1878 the speed of light using a Foucault method with a precision better than 300 miles per second. In 1878, Heinrich Hertz just discovered photoelectric effect, a defining moment in which the ondulatory concept had to reconciliate with the corpuscular theory. J. Thomson discovered the electron in 1897. Finally, Niels Bohr in 1913 depicts the atom as a small, positively charged nucleus surrounded by electrons that travel in circular orbits around it. I forgot to mention that in 1905, Einstein coined his special relativity theory. The speed of light c is a universal constant, the same in any inertial frame. The laws of physics are the same in any inertial frame, regardless of the velocity. Tumultuous time for which Michelson opened the gates.
Românul n-are noroc, dar se pricepe la tot. Fură tampila de vot și o poartă ca un breloc. Și totul șurubă fără cheie. N-are casă, n-are masă, n-are bani de femeie. Românul n-are noroc, dar se pricepe la tot. Fură tampila de vot și o poartă ca un breloc. Și totul șurubă fără cheie. N-are casă, n-are masă, n-are bani de femeie. Ridică mâinile să bem.
In 1880, Michelson, working in Alexander von Helmholtz's laboratory with an instrument made by Smith and Hensch, embarked on an important mission. He had to determine the direction in which the Earth is moving through the universe. The idea was rather simple. Some luminiferous ether must be there through which the light moves as waves move through water. As such, a beam sent in the direction of Earth rotation travel a longer path than the one sent in north-south direction. A well-collimated beam of light was split in two with a semi-transparent mirror and sent in directions perpendicular to each other. The two resulting beams were recombined on the semi-transparent mirror after being reflected back from a few feet away. The resulting interference pattern was analyzed. Surprise, surprise, the interference pattern did not change when the apparatus was rotated. No ether effect detected. However, the first interferometer was not sensitive enough, and could be that this is why no ether was detected. Michelson, back home at Case University in Cleveland, with Edward Morley's help, repeated the experiment. A large block of soapstone on a mercury bath was used to dampen vibrations and to permit smooth rotation. Multiple path techniques was used to increase effects. The result still negative. The conclusion fantastic. Speed of light is constant in any inertial interference reference system. Space have to contract, time has to dilate to satisfy the experimental observation. Much easier to swallow than special relativity, although the same thing. Once the big block of soapstone on a mercury bar done its job and proved the postulate of special relativity theory, almost 20 years before those were introduced formally by Einstein, the case should have been closed, but it was not. Many demonstration apparatus manufacturers start making miniature Michelson interferometers, scientifically almost useless, but philosophically priceless. Now, the physics teacher had the greatest philosophical apparatus with which they could say, "Ladies and gentlemen, here are the facts. Please draw your conclusion." Never mind how outrageous they must be.
Românul n-are noroc, dar se pricepe la tot. Fură tampila de vot și o poartă ca un breloc. Și toată șurubă fără cheie. N-are casă, n-are masă, n-are bani de femeie. Românul n-are noroc, dar se pricepe la tot. Fură tampila de vot și o poartă ca un breloc. Și toată șurubă fără cheie. N-are casă, n-are masă, n-are bani de femeie. Ridică mâinile, să bem pentru noi sus paharele. Că vine soare după ploi, golim sticlele, golim casele, golim buzunarele când vin taxele. Trec zilele și vedem cum peste noapte apar bilele. Suntem obligați să populăm genele. Ascultăm la TV toate perlele, conjugă verbele. A fi, a nu fi, a trăi, a muri, a avea ce mânca în fiecare zi. Există o întrebare deja nemuritoare: oficial îți merge bine, frățioare?